2021, Stone Lake Capital Partners came to us and made us aware of what amounts to a 200,000 square foot distribution center that they were proposing developing in the area around the church. Keep in mind that in this area, there's Carter High School, there's apartments less than a football field away, there's housing that's between the high school and the apartments. And what it amounts to is they told us they were having some issues draining water. They proposed to drain their water from the distribution center through our site by way of lease. Obviously, with our future plans to develop housing in that particular area, we didn't see that as a benefit, we saw it as a hardship. Consequently, when we look at the highest and best use, we have to imagine someone who lives directly across the street from that development, ignoring the fact that it's legal as a development item, but it's not right. It's totally not right. When we look at the more pressing issue being housing, there is a highest and best use for that property. Residents in this area have to travel 30 minutes to the north, east, or west for quality entertainment, quality dining, and to have a distribution center, given all of the environmental and aesthetic hazards that come with a development like that, is not right. So our ask today is that the city, despite the fact that this being a development that is legal by nature of the zoning process, we ask that we have the courage as a leadership body and as a council to say no with approving this development because of the hardship that it poses not only to the young people at the school. It creates a bottleneck of traffic, and there are studies all over this country that says development like this creates sustained health issues from an environmental standpoint, and this doesn't even count the aesthetic issues of not only future development, but current issues with housing in there.
My name is Corporal James. I'm a retired Dallas police officer with over 34 years of service, not only to the city of Dallas, but also to the residents of Dallas. I took an oath with this city to represent the city fairly. One of the things I have always done is spoken in behalf of the city and speaking in behalf of the residents, and that's what I'm doing right now. I've lived in this community, in the Dallas community, for almost 28 years. I've been a resident of Dallas for almost 44 years. The community is one that has, as you heard before, about 3,500 to 5,000 residents there, not including 5 different apartment complexes. There are 3 elementary schools, 1 middle school, 1 high school. There are 6 or more daycare centers in that same general area. If you go about 8 to 12 blocks, there are 8 different churches. Within 2 blocks of that same location of this project is 2 major churches, and another one is being built within the next year or so. So I and the community are opposed to bringing another warehouse into our immediate community because this is a residential area, not an industrial area. It would affect the residents who come in and out on a daily basis. It's a high risk for the children who also play in that area because there also is 2 playgrounds in that same general area where this construction is going to be at, this warehouse. It is also a hazard for the trucks, 18-wheelers coming in and out. They're not only going to be a danger to the residents that stay there, but think about also the effect it's going to have on the roads condition. And as we look at it right now, we have a hard time trying to get even minor repairs to the road condition. And it sometimes takes 6 or 8 weeks to get the asphalt, even down there by the new government place where there's a major bump and stuff like that. So as we look at this, I encourage each of you to take some time out and actually drive down and see what the community is like. We want development in our community. No ifs, ands, or buts. But we want residential. We want to keep this as a family resident. And I ask each of you to think about it. Would you have a warehouse
put in your backyard or directly in front of your school that's going to risk the safety of your children. So if you think about that and realize the effect that it would have, the negative effect it would have to our community, and especially the African American and Hispanic community, we ask you all to please take time out and come visit the neighborhood first. Look and see where we are at this point. See how much we have grown as a community and developed over this period of about 10 to 15, 20 years. So we do encourage, I encourage you, the community encourages you to vote negative on this project and allow our community to grow in a different manner. Thank you so much.
I am asking you to use from your toolbox as representatives of the city to stop the development that it would be just to, well, actually adjacent to Friendship West Baptist Church. It's an 18-acre development, and there would be a 200,000 square foot warehouse between the church and also the county building and across the street from Carter High School. It's already been said, this is a residential area. It's very, very dangerous to even think about 18-wheelers coming down a Wheatland Road in front of the high school. So I'm asking you to use whatever tools you have to block something that we know by right they can do. But as my husband always says, just because something is legal does not make it just. And so it is not just for this warehouse to come in our neighborhood. It can go on the south side of the freeway or to the inland port. So please use your toolkit to block this development. Thank you.
I too rise in opposition to development just west of the campus of Friendship West at 2020 West Wheatland Road in Dallas, Texas. As Corporal Allen, First Lady Haynes, Dr. Dillon has already said, I co-sign all that has already been lifted up for you. I want you to consider the following. We also say no to this development because we say no to another warehouse in South Dallas. Because we say no to the inability of developers to be creative while looking to produce social and economic impact in the southern sector. Because we say no to environmental racism and the negative possible health effects of this development on the neighbors, the family, the children of this community. We say no to this development because we say no to air pollution and to noise pollution and to implicit redlining and to health hazards and to safety hazards, and because we say no to economic and developmental apartheid. We say no because our children walk to school in this neighborhood, whether they're going to Carter High School or to Halsey Middle School or to Birdie Alexander Elementary School, and because we believe that those children and their families deserve true, legitimate, real economic investment. We say no because we are Christians and we abide by that great civic golden rule. Do unto the Southside as you would do to the Northside. We say no because we believe that we have a real vision for that property. We believe that we have a real vision for that community and for that neighborhood. Fortunately for us, perhaps unfortunate for other people, this development is not a part of that vision. And with that, I yield to the